Okay, now kita tengok example 4. An upright image is formed 20.5 cm from the real object by using the spherical mirror. The image's height is 1/4 of the object's height. Okay, let's highlight the information first. So we have an upright image, which is 20.5 cm from the real object. The image's height is 1/4 of object's height. Okay, so this statement here, the statement dekat sini ni sebenarnya adalah dia bagi tahu image's height, which is HI, is equal to 1/4, which is 1/4 of the object's height. Okay, and then we have upright image, and then here you need to be careful here because dia bagi tahu dekat sini image is formed 20.5 cm from the real object. So 20.5 cm ni adalah daripada object, bukan daripada mirror. So this one is not the value for V. So basically, okay, we have kalau kita lukiskan, we actually have, so let's say this is the mirror, but we're not sure what type of mirror sebab dia just specific, dia tidak spesifikkan lah, dia just bagi tahu spherical mirror only. And then we have object. So kita ada object dekat sini. So we just assume object is in front of the mirror because dia bagi tahu dekat sini it is a real object. So according to the table, if it is a real object, it is placed in front of the mirror. So that's why lah kita letak objek ni di depan mirror dekat sini. So let's say this is in front, ni adalah dekat belakang lah. And then we have image. So we just assume image dekat belakang. So this will be the image. And dia bagi tahu statement dekat sini, image is formed 20.5 cm from the real object. Maksudnya image ni terbentuk 20.5 cm daripada objek. So maksudnya distance image daripada objek tu 20 cm, 20.5 cm. So meaning that here, okay, distance ni adalah 20.5 cm. So if we just assume this mirror is in between, okay, in between of them, we actually can see that daripada mirror kepada objek adalah value for U, daripada image kepada mirror adalah value for V. So daripada sini kalau kamu tengok lah, you can actually see that U plus V is equal to 20.5 cm. Okay, but before we can say U actually plus V, kita tahu U will be always positive sebab dia adalah real object. So it will be positive. But then V, we are not sure. It can either be positive or negative. So because we're not sure if it's positive or negative, kita letak modulus dahulu. Okay. Alright, so first question. Where the mirror should be placed relative to the object. Maksudnya kita mau letak mirror ni dekat mana relative to the object. So this mirror kan dekat sini, we want to place it in, is it here or here or here, but it must be relative to the object. So maksudnya we want to find the value for U. So first question, we want to find value for U. And then information yang kita ada dekat sini adalah this one. So here, HI, kalau kita rearrange kan this one, HI over HO is equal to 1/4. Di mana HI over HO ni adalah sebenarnya the value for magnification. And we have another formula for magnification, which is M is equal to negative V over U. So we can use this information here to find the value for U. Okay, so we have M is equal to negative V over U, di mana M adalah 1/4, which is equal to negative V over U. So if we rearrange this one, kita akan dapat V sama dengan negative 1/4U. So we have first equation. So actually this equation, we can substitute to this equation. So we just assume this one is the second equation lah. So kita substitute dia. U plus, okay, V still dalam modulus, negative 1/4 U equal to 20.5 cm. So since dia adalah modulus, so we just cancel this negative value. So maksudnya dekat sini akan jadi U tambah 1/4 U, which is 20.5. So akan dapat 5/4 U equal to 20.5. So you can get U is equal to 16.4 cm. So from here we can actually get the value for V. So kita boleh terus carilah value for V will be equal to negative. Okay, kita kena includekan negatif lah dekat sini. Negative 1/4 times with U. So we get V will be equal to negative 4.1 cm. So kita dapat value U dekat sini and then value for V. Okay, next one. Calculate the radius of curvature of the mirror and then describe the type of the mirror. So we want to find the radius, which is value for R, where we know that R is actually equal to 2F, 2 times with the focal length. So we need to find the focal length first. So we have another formula for focal length, which 1/f is equal to 1/u plus 1/v. Since kita sudah dapat these two value for U and V, so just masukkan 1/u 16.4 plus 1/v. V adalah negative, so just include the negative one, and then you will get F will be equal to negative 5.47 cm. So radius will be equal to 2F, which is 2 times with 5.47. Okay, since radius ni will be always positive, so kita just ignore that negative value. So radius will be 10.94 cm. Okay, so next question diminta adalah describe the type of the mirror. So how we determine this type of mirror is from seeing looking at the sign convention of the F. So F dekat sini kita dapat negative value, right? Okay, so according to the table, if we see here, we have focal length and then we have negative. So negative meaning that we have convex mirror. So here you can say negative here means it is convex mirror. Okay, so next one, sketch and label array diagram to show the formation of the image. Okay, now we want to sketch the array diagram dekat sini. So remember we always start with one line here, and then since dia adalah convex mirror kan, so lukislah macam mana bentuk convex tu. So be something like this, and then this will be the back of the mirror, and then we label the value for F, focal length, and then value for C, which is the center of curvature. Okay, so convex mirror kalau kita tengok balik, which is macam ni. So always F dengan C tu mesti dekat belakang. Okay, so we start with object dekat depan. Ni adalah object. And then first of all we need to draw one line, one straight line, and then this straight line actually will reflect back. Okay, dia akan reflect sebab dia adalah mirror kan, it will reflect back, di mana sebenarnya apabila dia reflect ni, actually dia akan pass through the focal length. So Miss lukis macam ni dulu, and then kita adjust dia. They can reflect the focal length. Okay, macam ni. So here, panjangkan sikit. So kalau dekat belakang mirror, remember it must be dotted line. Dia kena dotted line. So kita letak dotted line, tapi dekat depan mirror ni akan jadi one full line. So dia akan reflect balik. Okay, betulkan sikit. Okay, so nanti kamu lukislah dengan betul ya. So dia akan reflect balik kat sini. So dekat belakang must pass through the focal length, the value of the point of F. And then next one, kita akan lukis satu line which passes through the center of curvature. So kita lukislah satu macam ni. And then they must pass through the center of curvature. So something like that. Okay, so remember kalau dekat belakang must be dotted line. So ubah kepada dotted line, tapi di depan akan jadi full line. Okay, dia akan jadi one full line. So dia akan go to the mirror and then dia akan reflect back. So di mana titik pertembungan tu adalah image yang terbentuk. So meaning that here lah. Here will be the image. So meaning that here you need to label. Okay, this one will be the P. So you need to label, here will be the U. And then from the image to the center of the mirror will be the value for V. Okay, so this will be the ray diagram for this question. Okay, so I guess that's all for example 4. Thank you.